This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise@hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com. Do not wait. All right, we're all moving to almost a couple of months since TakeOff was slain in the middle of Houston at a bowling alley at a party. Now, the fellow members haven't been taking it well, including Quavo, who hasn't been saying much or been spotted in public, and Offset. We all know they were a group for a long, long time, and they grew up together, and they were pretty much brothers at the end of the day. Actually, Quavo and Takeoff actually really being related. Well, Offset is mourning the loss, and he is mourning heavy this loss, and not to say that it's more than Quavo or anything like that, but he is making it known right now. And he put out this the other day. He put in a dark place with the middle finger emoji, up. Now again, his Amigos member was shot November the 1st, outside of downtown Houston bowling alley. Now it's it's tough. It's definitely tough, you know, um, for this to happen simply because, a lot of reasons, young, brothers, entertainers, and just being a human being, period. Right? Just being a human being and whether it's friendly fire or somebody actually doing it over an argument, it's just senseless. And it really, starts to, wear at you when you see this pattern continuously happening over and over. But if you're in the shoes of an Offset or a Quavo, I mean, you're feeling this. You're never going to be the same again. That's one thing Offset has to understand. He will never, ever be the same again, man. You lost a brother, you lost family. And I think, death hurts, either way, whether somebody died in their sleep, they died in a car accident, or they got shot. But I think when somebody is killed, I think it takes it to another level of anxiety and depression because now you get to kind of just think about, oh man, like, it's just so much more that it adds to. We could be talking about him passing away in his sleep, and you're like, okay, he went away peacefully, but man, you want to know whether he was in pain. Did he see it come? Like all this different stuff you want to know, and it's just it hurts, man. That's the one thing about this human experience is you feel some great things, love and different things like that, joy, happiness, fulfillment, but you also on the other side have pain, man. Emotional pain. So you kind of, life is a mixture of the ups and the downs. The highest euphoric highs are the lowest, deepest, darkest lows that you can ever be. And that's what Offset is right now. He may be struggling to eat. He may be struggling to make music. He may be struggling just to get up out of bed, man. So, my opinion, I would say to get some type of grief counseling. Not to say that they probably are doing it, but get some type of grief counseling where you can get and you can go in there and you can talk to someone, whether it's every day, weekly, bi-weekly, and just get stuff off your chest, man. I think it's underrated you just being able to talk to someone, man. Just being able to just spill your guts and talk, and they listen with an open ear and are not judgmental of you. They're not pointing the finger at you. You know what I mean? Just being able to listen, like I got to get this off my chest. I know as a business person, it feels good to be able to iron sharpen iron with another business person. We're able to go back and forth with ideas, experiences, and how we feeling and things, or whether even to be sports. You get into the barbershop, guys start talking about their favorite team, whatever the case may be. You just want to get stuff off your chest. And if he's able to go in, want to talk to a psychiatrist, and just say, look, this is how I'm feeling, boom, 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 boom. Maybe at some point, you're never going to get healed from it, but you can come to a sort of a closure and a sort of like, okay, it happened, it hurts, but I got to continue to move forward in honor of or because of. That's where you get when something like this happens. It's never, something that just goes away. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say, just try to think, man. Before you pull a trigger, before you pull out the knife, before you, run somebody over with the car, whatever you're gonna do, driving, think about the outcome of not only what position you're gonna be in, but other people are gonna be in, family members, children. People have to think, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Taking another man's life, subsequently taking your life, taking you out of society, taking a father, away, a son away, a husband away from people that need that person, man. Is it worth it? I think if you were to sit and people were to take that woosah moment and really just reflect and just let that emotional moment pass by, they will be better off, man. Cool, calm, and collected. And I'm a guy that can get there. I get it. I can get to the point where I get infuriated and I'm biting my lip. I get it. But even me, I have to take time to say, okay, think about something else, walk it off, do something else, whatever the case may be, But to go out and act on it out of emotion. Now, if you're defending your life, that's a different story. But you to go out and act out of emotion, right? And to do it because somebody, did whatever to you, the case may be. And you go out there, just know that you have probably made, in that split second, a 30 to 40 or a lifetime mistake that you're going to have to pay for anywhere from 15 to life. You're going to have to pay for an emotional decision. Now, if it comes out that is either way it happened, right? You're going to have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So, just try to think about the families. Think about how your kid or your mom or your dad would feel if somebody took you out. I know it's a dog-eat-dog world. I know people do all types of crazy stuff to each other. They wrong people. They steal from people. They cheat. All I know. But you got to ask yourself. And if you feel like it's worth it, that's something you got to deal with on the inside. But 9 times out of 10, it's not worth it. 9 times out of 10, you could have moved on and got somebody else. 9 times out of 10, you can get that money back again. 9 times out of 10, it's something material. 9 times out of 10, it ain't worth, the word somebody called you a BAN or something like that. It ain't worth it. Even if somebody put their hands on you, I get it. Somebody put their hands on me, I'm going in their mouth. I get it. But I'm not trying to kill that person. I'm from the era where we used to scrap. Like, it was never a thing about no guns. It was like, all right, we scrapping. I remember one time my homie, he got into a fight with a homie across the street. Dude had to bring like 15, 20 people. My homie brought like 15, 20 people. It was stuff out there, and I ain't see no guns. It was like people had all types of shit in their hand. But at the end of the day, it was their side, it was our side, and they scrapped in the middle of the street. They scrapped in the middle of the street, and that's what it was. It was a fight, and it was over with, right? Nobody came back the next day with the blick. Nobody shot up this person's house. I seen a video out in New York that infuriated me. There was I think one of those groups out there. I don't know, right? But apparently somebody was putting a kid in the car from a daycare. Dude walk up and tries to shoot the dude, but the only problem is it's another woman or man walking with their 3-year-old child in a line of fire, and he still continues to shoot. And guess who this fool hit? The 3-year-old. Silly decision. An innocent 3-year-old, man. Like, how could you sleep at night? I just don't get it, man. But hey, I'm not going to keep going on and on about it. I appreciate y'all listening in. Hopefully somebody got something from this out there. If you didn't, hey, I appreciate y'all watching. Nevertheless, hey, smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Offset being in a dark place, TakeOff's murder, and even, 2 people, or 1 person being arrested for the murder, 1 other guy being arrested, for possession of a weapon. Let me know what you guys think about this and where you see this going in the future. Also, this video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. That's hiphop, the letter UN.com. That's our official website. It's your boy, Ogado, over now. Peace.